Major Shah, this is again very, very concerning since an educational institution was attempted to be targeted in the manner that it was. We've seen earlier also in the recent past in Manipur how a school was targeted. There, of course, the attack actually took place. These are concerning developments if educational institutions are also going to be the radar of such attacks.
Right, Uday. Uday, it is very, very sad that, I have seen videos of students' degrees being burnt and being laughed about. It is from both sides. It's not about any particular community. Now the wounds have got so deep there, unfortunately. It's very difficult for them to come back again together. But as I always say, I'm an optimist. Never too late. It's high time that obviously the government is taking effort. I'll not say they are not, but those efforts are not enough. The efforts should show in results. And it is, when you talk about the education institution being targeted, I remember last week we were in Jiribam also, we spoke about a school which was burnt, but it wasn't ascertained whether it was burnt, who had burnt it, how it was burnt, and what it was, what the cause of the fire wasn't known at that time. So similarly, they have been a huge cache of arms and ammunition which have been recovered by the security forces. I commend them. They have done a great job by catching such arms and ammunition, of course. But the trouble is, Uday, there was a time when I was operating there when they were only the underground factions. Now, even the non-underground factions, even social groups have become armed groups, unfortunately. So they are so-called village volunteers who want to protect their side, their land. But the violence is going on and it's not been curbed at all. I really don't understand. I mean, I'm 100% sure that the IB, Information Bureau, would be having a list of veterans, not just army veterans, but former chief secretaries, former GOCs, former DG Assam Rifles, General Pradeep Nair, who just retired recently from the Assam Rifles. He's the right man to be the advisor there, to actually tap his knowledge and his information that we have currently right now. And you have to form a team of interlocutors who will bring both the parties to dialogue, to talk. Someone who's in good terms with both the parties, with Meitei and Kukis. Dialogue is the need of the hour. We need to get this resolved as soon as possible. That should be the country's first priority. We talk about Chandrayaan, we talk about going to the moon, we are interested in talking about what's happening in Israel, Iran, Russia, Ukraine. Manipur is our own state. Manipur is our own country. Manipur is our own. Everyone who has been to the northeast part of India, they swear by it. Such simple, beautiful people, such hospitable people. And look at the way their states are burning. Very few people know of this. The Indian ambassador to Lebanon, since we talk about Israel, Lebanon, Iran, right? Indian ambassador to Lebanon is from Manipur. He is a Meitei Pangal. Sheikh Rahman Saab. In fact, there is an Indian army contingent in Lebanon which comprises of troops from all over. They are Meitei soldiers from the MNS, Military Nurse Services. They are Kukis. They are Nagas. They are working shoulder to shoulder together for world peace, where their own homes are in turmoil in Manipur. So, Manipur is a state which has contributed a great deal, not just in nation building, because as you know, Maricom is from Manipur, Ratan Thyam, and the list goes on. It has also contributed a great deal towards international development, towards humanity, towards world peace. So a state like Manipur, which has just been burning and has been left to fight its own battles, no, it's about time. It's the responsibility of every single Indian to ensure that there is peace in Manipur. It was very heartening for me. The other day, I took a flight out of Delhi. And in the flight, there was a Meitei air hostess. There was also a Kuki air hostess. And they were working very, very well together. I was very happy to see that camaraderie. So basically it comes to a point, a common Kuki, a common Meitei wants peace. They all want to live in peace. So it is the design of some vested interest, some nefarious powers to make the two communities, which are very, very good friends, which were living as friends, as brothers for so long, to make them fight. And if the communities fall prey to those designs, then I am sorry, our nation is heading for a very, very big trouble then. So I urge the government, I urge to form a team of interlocutors. There was a committee of 51 members which was formed last year, out of which there were 25 Meiteis, there were 10 or 11 Kuki Nagas, there were politicians. Don't keep politicians aside. People who are passionate about that area, get them. People who you know, who you can vouch for, will get both the communities together for talks. There was a very good initiative by the Home Ministry about 10 days, 2 weeks back, to get the Meitei and the Kukis to get into a dialogue, to talk at least. I've been saying this from last year, from rooftops. If the two communities are not willing to talk in Manipur, let them talk in Delhi. If not, there is no other place in Delhi, my house is most welcome. I would welcome them in my own house, and we would have a dialogue there. So it's about time. Dialogue is the only way forward. There is no other way. And these differences have to be sorted, have to be kept aside. There have been a history of ethnic clashes in Manipur earlier. 93, where there was a Meitei Pangal and the Meitei clash. 94, Naga Kuki clash. 97, the third house being Kuki and the Kuki Paites, they had clashed. So it's about time. I mean, those clashes seem like, oh, it's irreparable. But I don't think there's any problem in this world that cannot be solved there. So I'm certain, I'm a big optimist. I think if we put in our heart and soul, the universe will conspire to get it together, to get our brethren together.
Absolutely.
For dialogue.
Absolutely. Major Shah, quick closing comment.
Right. Uday, it's about time that I have volunteered my services several times. We get together, we form, we do whatever you want, but we have to get peace. Sam, down, dand, bhed, do what you want. But it's about time that dialogue process should start, and we have to speak to both the communities. We have to get them on the table together. We have to get the prominent community leaders together, so that the normal person in Manipur, be it a Kuki or a Meitei, should not suffer at all in this. There.
All right, let's leave it at that. My thanks to all of our guests for joining us on this discussion.